What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears have been under fire about a comedy sketch involving some underage, at the time, children, okay? And of course, at first, when I first saw the allegations and the lawsuits, I kind of felt like maybe this was hearsay or maybe it was somebody trying to do a money grab. But then, of course, you subscribers corrected me in my error because when I published the video, I had not saw the skit that Mr. Aries Spears posted, of course, and that Tiffany Haddish was a part of. When I saw the skit, I was bamboozled. I almost wanted to cry. I couldn't even watch it for more than a minute. I immediately went to my YouTube page and making a new video. I apologized for my first take, and I'll do that again. I'm going to apologize for believing that this was something that was false, and it's not. It's very real. Tiffany Haddish has come out and made a statement, and she says this: I know people have a bunch of questions. I get it. I'm right there with you. Unfortunately, because there is an ongoing legal case, there's very little that I can say right now. But clearly, while this sketch was intended to be comedic, it wasn't funny at all. And I deeply regret having agreed to act in it. I look forward to being able to share a lot more about the situation as soon as I can. Let me say this. One thing that we ask from people is to be accountable for their actions, especially women in the community. For that, I can't say anything about her negative. That she made a mistake. She owned up to the mistake, and she's seen how distasteful it was. But really, why? All right, why? It was because the distaste of the people. Now, I appreciate her for coming up, but the people, right? And we forget how powerful people's opinions are when we talk about how folk need to act right in Black America. And I want to deal with that. That shaming situation that used to happen, guilt, we need to bring that back. Because see, that's what made Tiffany Haddish come out there and say, you know what? I thought it was funny, but wait a minute. I see that it's not funny. Let me get out here and apologize. But that used to be how Black America worked all the time. You know, when you could still be, unlock your door and wouldn't nobody break into your house back in those days. You felt safe. When somebody got pregnant, they would have to go up yonder, sometimes in another state to have a baby because they didn't want to bring shame on the family. People thought about how they impacted the community based on their decisions. But today, we don't do that. And it's only because we are dealing with underage people here that we come and do that. But for everything else, we let everything fly. So the Pookies and the Ray Rays, and I talked about the TIs of the world. Everybody's unaccountable for their actions. Only in very severe cases can we make folk understand how sorry and how stupid they were. But for everything else, we can't do that. Then you wonder why where we have no standards. And again, I'm going to go back to my Dubai trip. Okay. Dubai is much different than my trip to Lagos, Nigeria. Again, I stayed in Lagos. I stayed in Victoria Island. I loved the people there. I had a really good time. Really good guest that was there. I love the country. It was fun. I had a great time. But when you see how people respond to their environments there, it's very similar to what happens in environments in America, in Black America. Although we have a better system and, you know, more facilities and trash and things like that. There are no standards for how one should behave. Literally, many parts of Africa, you can go out and see people throwing trash everywhere, urinating in public, on a busy highway, don't care. Throwing sometimes rocks in the middle of the road, dirty, unpaved roads all the time. It's very common. It's not uncommon. It's very common. And nobody says, hey, what are you doing peeing on the side of the road in front of kids? Oh, I'm sorry. No. In the black community, what are you doing having kids out of the way like you're not married? Oh, I'm sorry. No. Are throwing trash everywhere. Nope. Don't get that. Because the people won't make other people accountable for how they behave. But now in the United Arab Emirates, you're going to act the right way there, or you're going to get punished. See, the thing with Tiffany Haddish is the punishment of becoming R. Kelly. See, that's the reason why she's apologizing, because she don't want to be looked at in that situation. Because why? Her roles in the future, her opportunities are limited. See, this is one of the reasons why you need more black businesses, why you need to be able to support the folk that you deal with. I'm gonna tell you why, because you can punish them when they don't do the right thing. Just like Shea Butter. Remember Shea Butter? The company? Or Shea Moisture? Remember them? Shea Moisture about 7 years ago thought it would be good if they would have white female models on the ad. And Shea Moisture said, oh, hell no. You don't come out and apologize because your market is the black market. You're going to start acting like you appreciate us because we're the marketmen making sure y'all been getting along. You better come out and apologize right now. What about what we saw? Jamal Bryant dissing Kevin Samuels. And I believe the Qs, that's his, no, not the Qs, the Kappas. Kappa Alpha Psi Phi. They made Jamal Harrison Bryant get up there and apologize for dissing Kevin Samuels. Go out there now. All right? That's the beauty. When you're beholden to a group, you can't go out there and do anything you want to do. But we've lost that. Get your ass out there and apologize and never do it again. That's what happens when you're accountable to the community. But we've lost that. That's why you have the kids doing what they're doing now. Which is obscure buffoonery. It makes no sense, right? Because it doesn't. Because we're not accountable to anything that we do. Because there's nothing to lose. Nothing. But Tiffany Haddish got something to lose. Future endorsements, future deals. Might not be with the black folks, may not be. But that's what this important thing is. People need to be shamed into doing the right things to protect the youth of tomorrow, to protect women, to protect men, to make sure that businesses are protected. This is the behavior that you need. When you don't have this, you have anarchy. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.